Fire in the hole! Okay, welcome to the Marijuana Maintenance Channel, where I'm smoking the green and staying clean. So I'm 35 days sober, post-relapse, right? I had a 4-day relapse back at Christmas time, after 486 days sober, and yeah, I'm back on track. Life's good. You know, smoking the green, staying clean, that means no hypes, no pipes, no booze, no pills, right? I don't take prescription pills. I don't take over-the-counter pills. I don't take anything. I smoke the green. I keep it clean. Now I relapse. That had nothing to do with me smoking dope. That was because that was all choices I made. Now in that bowl, there's probably about a half gram of weed. That's the size of tokes I do, right? I brought a guy home from work. Earlier we did a couple sessions. We did a session, a couple tokes, and you couldn't believe the size of my toke, right? Weed doesn't affect me like it affects other people. I smoke so much of it. It just regulates my moods. It's my antidepressant, I guess. My mood stabilizer. You know, before I started getting clean back in September of 2019, I was fucking a hopeless meth addict, man. I couldn't stop shooting up. I couldn't stop fucking hitting that meth pipe. I couldn't get longer than a week clean. Man, I've already got like 16 months, and then I fucked up for 4 days, and I'm back at, I'm over a month again. I mean, my life's changing because I want my life to change, right? If I want to keep doing drugs, I'd be out there doing it. I don't. I've changed my life. And I can't take credit for all that because I should give credit to God. I have a higher power, and I talk to God daily. I'm constantly praying to Him, giving Him thanks. I'm grateful for so much of my life these days. Now also, my living situation is going to be changing soon. As it's been, you know, I've been living together with my kids and their mother, and you know, we were together for 10 years, and for the last year or so, we've kind of been on a rocky road, and recently we've decided that we need to just, like, you know, live in a different house, because it's not working, living together. So tomorrow's Friday, I'm going to, I found other accommodations. I'm going to move with my mom for a little while. She has a house I can rent from her, right? I'm not going to move in for free. I'm an adult, I pay my way. And that's scary. I'm scared. Right? That's the truth. We fear what's the unfamiliar, right? It's not going to be familiar. I'm used to living with my family, right? I've done it for the last 10 years. Got 2 kids. Spent every day of their lives with them, pretty much. I don't think that much is going to change because we both work and we both need each other to take care of the children. So I'll probably still see my children just as much. Just at nighttime, I'll go home to a different home, I guess. I don't know how that's going to pan out. I want to cry about it, but like I can't. I've left the house before. Like last night I packed my bag. I packed all my clothes up. And that was really sad, right? I've done it before. You know how many times? I've been to rehab like 8 times. So I packed my bag to go to rehab like at least 4 or 5 times with these people. And this time I'm just moving a couple blocks away. I don't have to go to another city. But my point is that this time it's for a good reason. Like, I'm not all fucked up. I don't need to go get help. I don't need to leave the city and go to rehab to get help. I'm sober already. And now I'm just dealing with life on life's terms, right? That's what it's about. It's about facing life on life's terms. I don't need to be fucked up to face life. What about weed, Jim? What about weed? I already told you it doesn't affect me like it affects other people. Like, I mean, I need 2 bong hits before I leave the house in the daytime. Like, before I drive my car, before I go to work. Like, and it's not like I get all fucked up and I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. That's just not how it affects me. Life's amazing. Life truly is a gift, right? It's about perceptions, how we view the world. It's about not being a fucking victim, right? Nobody made me a fucking drug addict. I did that all myself. For the longest time, I was fucking like, poor me, I'm an addict. Why doesn't this happen to anyone else? Why does anyone want to help me? And you know what? I never got the intervention. No one fucking ever helped me. And it took 23 years of suffering as a fucking addict to finally do it myself and do it for myself. I did it for me. Because I don't even want to fucking live that way anymore. I don't want to die an addict. I wasn't having fun. I didn't enjoy it. Like, who the fuck wants to be fucked up all the time? Like, I like having a clear mind. I like knowing what's going on around me. You know, I can manipulate the world a lot better with a clear mind. You know, when I'm doing the next right thing, when I'm doing what God wants me to do, and part of that is not killing myself, good things happen. But Jim, your relationship ended. How do you say good things happen? Because maybe that's exactly what I need. For my personal growth, I think I need to... I don't know. I'm not complaining about the other person. We're just 2 different people, and maybe we just hinder each other's growth. I don't know. I don't know the answers, and I don't know the future. That's why I had to just put it in God's hand and just have faith that that good things will happen, or not even good things, just the right thing. Exactly what it's supposed to happen will happen, right? I'm just me. I don't control the world. I don't control the way the world works. I control my decisions, my actions, and how I react to situations, right? I no longer need to react to situations. I can calmly just kind of sit and observe sometimes. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, if that makes sense. But Jim, you just said weed doesn't affect you that way. Well, sometimes I ramble. And you know what? I'm talking to myself, really. So, like, what does it matter? I don't know. I don't know what life's going to be like next week. I know I'll still have a job. I'll still have my car. I'll still have my kids. But I'll be living at my mom's house. 38 years old. Let's see. Been hitting the gym pretty hard. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I'm up 5 pounds. I'm up to 172 pounds. So I'm up 6 pounds maybe. Anyways, I'm going to read to you guys, and then I guess that's it. So, from a new day. Today is January 30th. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Arthur Conan Doyle. When I was young, I was led to believe by my parents and others that I didn't measure up, that I hadn't fulfilled my potential. In short, that I never would be quite good enough. Not surprisingly, I grew up with little self-confidence and even less self-esteem. I became an emotional drifter, convinced that I always would be on the outside looking in. My need for approval from others eventually became so great that it was impossible to satisfy, influencing practically all of my thoughts and actions. After I finally crashed and burned, so to speak, I became willing to listen to others who, to my amazement, had experienced exactly the same feelings. From them, I gradually learned to get rid of the impossibles in my life. The idea that somehow, someday, I would get approval from those who for so long had withheld it. The idea that any person can be perfect. The idea that I have power over other people's actions or opinions of me. When I was able to let go of these impossibilities, and I still must do so with God's help almost daily, I became free to make decisions about my life based on what is good for me. what my real needs are and what will make me happy. That is to say, the things that are God's will for me, just for today, let go and let God. And it's pretty amazing how, like, a lot of times when I read from this, it's when I talk, the thing I talk about often comes up in what I've read. And I do believe that to be the case now. I don't know. I think I was talking about let go and let God. Daily reflections. Freedom from, freedom to. We are going to know a new freedom. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 83. And I really should start reading from that book. Freedom for me is both freedom from and freedom to. The first freedom I enjoy is freedom from the slavery of alcohol and meth. What a relief. Then I began to experience freedom from fear. Fear of people, of economic insecurity, of commitment, of failure, of rejection. Then I begin to enjoy freedom to choose sobriety for today, freedom to be myself, freedom to express my opinion, to experience peace of mind, to love and be loved, and freedom to grow spiritually. But how can I achieve these freedoms? The big book clearly says that before I am halfway through making amends, I will begin to know a new freedom. Not the old freedom of doing what I pleased, without regard to others, but the new freedom that allows fulfillment of the promises in my life. What a joy to be free. Fuck, my inside's just tingly as fuck right now. What a gift to be free. Be blessed.